Good morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, markets are mixed overnight with wheat and beans continuing to leak lower while the corn market is up a little bit. Stocks have turned lower. You've got the dollar a little bit lower while crude's a little bit higher. Copper is lower while the rest of the commodity markets, silver, gold, coffee, cocoa, cotton, are all higher. It was interesting that Goldman Sachs came out yesterday and said that they feel commodity prices will rally in 2022 because of no real increase in supply and no reduction in demand. Looking for, in general, the commodity area to gain about 16%. We're still trading the fact that Argentina, especially, is going to get some rains early next week. Right now it's plus 100 degrees and no rain and no soil moisture levels. So there has to be some damage being done to the crops there. The long-range maps with low confidence brings the dry pattern back to Argentina after this rain event. It was interesting that Argentina lowered their soybean numbers as far as crop conditions to 31% good to excellent. Corn is 23% good to excellent. The soils are mostly 60% dry. We did see that Rosario lowered their bean crop number to 40 million tons from the USDA's 46.5. They lowered the corn number to 48 from the USDA's 54. We also note that for the year, China's soybean imports were 96.5 million tons. That's down 3.5%. Their October shipments are 22 million tons, which is down about 20%. And so they're talking about trying to get an increase in China soybean acres and production by 2025 to about some 25 million metric tons versus 16 right now. We also noted that there is some people bringing the Brazil corn crop down to 113 versus government's 115, and 134 versus USDA's recent 138. So all those numbers could help the demand for U.S. beans and exports. For Argentina, it could help the demand for meal. We're looking at a NOPA crush that might come in 185 million bushels, up from last year's 183 and November's 179. I have to remind people that Monday we're closed for holiday, so any evening up will probably have to be done today. Matif corn and wheat futures continue to sink lower. U.S. Southern Plains is dry. CPOT is at 2-month lows, and the Matif is at 3-month lows. Continue to see North Africa dry. So again, without any new bullish news, we need to see demand pick up, and we need to fast forward into some of the spring weather scenarios here, especially in the U.S., to find a bottom in prices and start working our way back up. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day, and remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.